Alright. We should, in theory, be back. Hopefully the full reset actually did what was necessary, and that would be nice, but we'll find out, surely. If it kind of continues on this pace, we'll figure it out, I guess, but at least for the time being, this is hopefully better. At least as a baseline, it seems like it's better, so I think what I'll probably do is I'm going to do a little bit of research into a mesh network. Because as far as I can tell, it seems to me like I might need to set something up with that in the future here. Possibly, at least. So, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, we are back at it again. And I think we are good to go. We just got done sitting at a side of grace. Bonfire. No new rings. Okay. Alright, I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and continue onwards. Awesome. There we go. I don't remember what was over that way, but I guess we'll find out. Actually, you know what? If we can get another stone or two, maybe that actually might be worth my time. I don't know. Actually, unironically, having a shield in this game might actually be really damn good for us. Backstab. What if, and here's the thing, sir, what if another backstab? Katana moveset's not quite as fast as the R1 machine that is the broadsword, or the longsword, rather. But, like, it's not bad. It's just not quite as good. I mean, I'm sure the bleed proc... If anything, I think what this might be setting us up for right now might be that we set up for boss fights. Please don't transform. Thank you, sir. If anything, what this sets us up for right now, I think, would be... hang on, actually. You know what? Let me real quickly here, chat, because I just realized I made a mistake. I am going to real quickly drop a message in the Discord here saying that we are live again. Hang on here. So far, it seems like our frame rate's at least better, which is good. Yeah, I think we might look into a mesh network, though. Or, I really don't know how to do this, but we might also look at doing, like, an Ethernet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not working with Ethernet right now, which might be my major mistake. At least I've heard it a couple times here. It might be what we need to do. Possibly. I guess the good news, honestly, in this game is that it doesn't really matter if we two-hand or one-hand, because two-handing doesn't really benefit us on any of the dex weapons. So, yeah, we'll just play the game as we need to. Oh, firebombs. Okay, sure. Throwing knives. Those did have a use for us last time, but I'm forgetting what the use was. I think it was just to proc some aggro. I mean, yeah, that's usually what I use them for anyways, but... Sir. There's the one thing I don't quite like about this game very much. Is that you really don't poise through a lot. It's not awful, it just... I don't know, like, it's nice being able to have some level of poise against certain moves, and unfortunately in this game, it just does not give you that very often. There we go. Cool. Humorously enough, there are more than enough items in this area that are actually kind of useful to collect. We're gonna take it nice and slow. And by nice and slow, I mean we're gonna do what we need to in this area to not aggro the big man. Because I do not want to aggro the big man. The big man will ruin our lives. I'm sure of that much. Alright, didn't piss him off. Good to go. There we go. Cool. Fuck. I guess the other thing that this game does kind of have... Oh, shit, raw gem. It's not really... Like, it is, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't good. Oh, item. Oh, okay, sure. We'll take some free black fire bombs. Why not? I don't want to deal with the knight first, but we'll do this in the order that seems best. There we go. Was that the roof, motherfucker? Was that the fucking goofball on the roof doing that shit? What the hell? I was not expecting him to do that, but okay. Ah, yes, of course, a small crate stops me from doing the bare minimum. That seems fitting. Sir. Sir. I keep trying to kick him, and it's just not going very well. I swear I'm not that bad. Maybe these motherfuckers... Yeah, they're kind of annoying. They're kind of annoying. And unfortunately, kicking just does not do the justice that it's supposed to do for you in this game. More items this way. Yes, sir. Welcome back either way. And it looks like we're... So far, it looks like we're good. I've been checking the, It's their shield. It's entirely their shield, yeah. It's entirely their shield. And the fact that you can't, like, deal with it in any other way than just dealing with it. Because you can't really break their poise very easily unless you have, like, a pretty good strength weapon. You can't really break through their defenses. You have to either learn how to parry them or just don't engage them, kind of. Which is kind of annoying, honestly. I have fire bombs. I do have fire bombs. Yes. Dougie did mean to drink, but okay. Ah, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, this got worse on such a fast pace. Put a spell in Elder Ring specifically to counter shields. What spell is that again? I'm sorry. I actually completely do not remember right now. Wow, this is... This is a really bad situation to be in. Any chance I can... Wow, I can't lock onto them. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, game. More firebombs. We'll take it. Are they... Where are they? What the fuck? Oh, there they are. Right around the corner. These tanky bastards. And not a single flask upgrade so far. The dark blue soul arrow that appears behind enemy and shoots them in the back. Oh yeah! Yeah, no, you're right about that, actually. You know what, honestly, based. Base spell. I don't understand why the lock-on failed me as soon as I was done there, but okay. Sounds cheesy as fuck for PvP. Surprisingly less than you'd think. In most cases in Elden Ring, the meta... Oh my god, it's disgusting. The meta in Elden Ring is not very fun. In fact, I think if there's one thing I can say I absolutely despise about Elden Ring, it is 110% everything to do with the PvP in Elden Ring. It's really bad. I wish I loved Elden Ring PvP, but I do not. I despise it pretty badly. PvP just sucks in Souls games, though? Not entirely. Not entirely. So let me give you two differing opinions here. So Dark Souls 3, I will say this. Dark Souls 3, unfortunately, made the curve start to happen this way, where you start seeing people start meta the shit out of everything. But Dark Souls 1, and here's the thing, you may not get this reference point, but this is the reference point I'm using. Dark Souls 1 very much so had this, like, TF2, Team Fortress 2 kind of vibe to it. And it was pretty much a sense of, imagine people like, yes, there is combat going on, but there's also just general goofy bullshit going on half the time. Like, your dichotomy of, like, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls, Dark Souls 1 PvP is goofy shit for 50% of it, and then the other 50% of it is, like, the more serious, like, actual fighting. That's Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, unironically, had probably the best PvP. And I kid you not. Dark Souls 2 PvP is probably some of the most fun you will ever have. Because it's build variety, it's Souls, style Souls, it's got everything kind of going on for it. It's just really good. And frankly, even like the day-to-day like PvP aspects of DS2 were really good. But DS1, I think for me was where I was personally like the most enjoying it. You play DS2 PvP, it's the best one, and that says a lot. It does say a lot, yes. But I would also say DS2 PvP, specifically the PvP. The PvE, yeah, let's not lie here. The PvE of DS2 was pretty rough. But I do love the game for all it's worth. That being said, the PvP in DS2, I think, is like the best experience of PvP you will probably ever have. It is genuinely a lot of fun. Alright, you know what? I think the katana is doing okay. We'll level up the katana this time. Sure, why not? DS3, unfortunately, I think is where that curve started to finally change. And not for the better. Because DS3 and Elden Ring had more of a... I feel like they had more of a focus on multiplayer co-op experience, which isn't bad. It's just unfortunately bad for the PvP aspect, because it became more gank shows and gank squads and whatnot, and it's sad to say, but it definitely did happen that way. So yeah, a little disappointing in that aspect, but I think there is a lot to be said about the DS1 and DS2 PvPs. Demon Souls. Demon Souls was just fucking TF2 shit show. Let's be honest, Souls games are not a PvP focused game. No, they're definitely not. You're exactly right about that. I think what they did with it, unironically, I do like the system that they put in place, to a certain extent, at least. Because it's unique. But I also liked it when they started adding in things like password protection and whatnot. I mean, password protection is such a banger. I don't want a PvP all the time. I really don't. But I also do like the aspect of random invader joins your world. Oh shit, oh fuck. Here we go. Time to deal with this now. I do kind of enjoy that. Not a lot, but I kind of enjoy it. Okay. That was me being dumb. They're following me. That's fine. That's fine. Any more? Seems like there might be more. If they make a PvP-focused Souls game, for example, like the new Elden Ring, they'd probably make it good and balanced. Yeah, they probably would. And the other thing, too, I think they could do, like, more easily than not, if they really wanted to put the effort into it. If they really genuinely wanted to, I think they could do so much with PvP. And they could probably make that, like, bullshit Fortnite equivalent. You never want to see that. But they could. And I think they could do it right. There's not really a world where I want to see that happen, but, you know. I really didn't need that item. Why isn't the dragon aggroing over here? There it is. Ah, never mind. He does it all the way around. Asshole. That seems fitting for the dragon. Here's the thing. I know there's another way I could go right now, but I'm gonna do it this way anyways. Some invaders are the most annoying people ever. No, entirely. Like, I gotta say, if there's one thing that every single Soulsborne... It's both the worst thing ever and also sometimes the best thing ever, because there is a level of enjoyment to the worst people ever joining your world. Because if you get one up on them, it feels really good, frankly. And you get to be the dickhead. But at the same time, you also have to deal with them, which, yeah, it's pretty bad. Really? I can't light that from there? Oh, weird. Okay. I'm used to Elden Ring ranges. I'm used to being able to light things from, like, with an enemy, like, just on my tailbone. Alright. You know what? I know we didn't do it last time, but let's get Grey Rat this time. Why not? The man hit me with a single throwing dagger. Good for him. Backstab. Beautiful. Oh, wow, that had a massive amount of range on it. Yeah, you don't like it. That your playthrough gets interrupted by somebody with a stupidly annoying build at the start of the game. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. By the way, when was the last time I played Sekiro? God, it's been a while. It has been a while since I last played Sekiro, honestly. And I don't really intend on playing it anytime soon either, honestly. Backstab. Alright, is this the jail cell? It might be. It was not. Okay. I don't like it? No, it's not that I don't like it, it's just... It's not one that makes it into my rotisserie very often, admittedly. It's not a bad game, it's just honestly not at all one of my favorites. And frankly, I don't have enough time in my time schedule anymore for a lot of games. So I usually make time where I can, but that's not one of them. That's definitely not one of them. Alright, so we probably don't need Greater At, but we're here.
Please.
It doesn't tickle your soul's pickle? Yeah, that's my feeling on it too.
Very well, I do.
That is entirely my feeling on it too, AB. It's not a bad game. It's really not. It's just probably... I don't know, like, I think more than anything, and this is the same issue I kind of take place with Bloodborne to an extent, there's no build variety, I guess, is my through line, right? Besides Night Rain, is there a boss, like, you want to... besides Night Rain, is there a boss... I'm sorry, a Souls-like. Jeez, speaking is difficult. Is there a Souls-like I want to play that I haven't yet? I don't really know, honestly. I don't think so, Kingdom. I don't think so. I think for the most part right now, I'm pretty much chilling it with what I have available to me, and... I mean, I'm pretty happy with what I have available to me, I guess. I'm gonna real quickly go and try and collect the loot that the dragon is guarding. It probably isn't gonna go super well, but I would like to try anyways. That does less damage than one would ever expect. I mean, the ticks are at... Okay, the ticks. The ticks are where the damage is at. Liza P is eh. Liza P is kind of eh. I wish I liked Liza P more, but I just don't. See, the thing is I want that item, but it's not probably worth it to go for it. Yeah, it wasn't even worth it to go for that club. Okay. Unfortunately, the demo for Liza P put a really nasty taste in my mouth. I probably would try Liza P again at some point or another here, but... Hot take, Bloodborne is kind of overrated. It kind of is, yeah. It kind of is. I think, more than anything, my biggest issues that I take with Bloodborne is the weapons in Bloodborne, like, they aren't in equal playing grounds. Like, you can't use one weapon and have it be as good as the other weapon. You liked it, but it wasn't as good as people make it out to be. Yeah, for the most part. I think there's a lot of stuff in the game that you don't get access to, and it's kind of unfortunate, because there's a lot of really good stuff in the game that's unfortunately been, like, completely ferreted off to the... Not the DLC, but, fucking whatchamacallit, the dungeons. I do not care for that.
That is what.
That is what. Oh. Okay. Can't level up weapon. No shard. Nothing there. Nothing to do there. We do have a raw gem, but I'm not going to do that because that would be dumb. I don't think there's anything else for us to do really right now, is there? Oh, wait. Grey Rat. Grey Rat is here now. Let's see if Grey Rat's actually got anything to spend money on.
Oh, I just.
Might as well. A throwing knife's not a bad option in terms of getting aggro on enemies, so that's, yeah, it's not bad. Standard arrows. We could get enough arrows to try and kill that dragon. Would that be worth it? I don't know, actually. Ah, okay. Ritter is Dutch for knight. Gotcha. Okay. Unfortunately, he doesn't sell us anything that's terribly, terribly useful right now, but that's okay. I'm gonna sell these raw gems. They're just not worth keeping. I don't see myself ever using the Astora straight sword, so no. Nor the broadsword. We're gonna keep the longsword. That'll be the primary. Definitely not pivoting to any daggers in the future. Oh, right, we have the blue tear stone. And a ring of sacrifice.
Goodbye. Oh.
You don't need to be a knight, you can be a samurai if you want. Sony hates good decisions. Sony hates good decisions, yeah. Alright, good. That does not make me fat roll. That's just a build of many which Bloodborne lacks. Yeah. Which is exactly my feelings about Sekiro. Like, I get the point of Sekiro is that, you know, it's supposed to be like you're a samurai, or, I'm sorry, shinobi, but I like build variety. I like build variety. That's my baseline for everything, so, like, yeah. Yeah, I prefer to have more builds, not less builds. We don't have any... No, we do not. Okay. Alright. I think we're probably ready for... for what's-his-face. DS3 has variety in environments too, not just one. No, honestly, like, the variety in this game is definitely there. There's a lot of variety, and frankly, DS1, 2, and 3 all get variety down like nobody's business. So, like, that is a through line, I would say. But the one thing I will say about... Oh, I did not get the elevator back up. Go. Yeah. Yeah, I crave variety. If I'm playing a Soulsborne, I want variety in everything that's happening. Which is funny, because to a certain extent, it's probably that, like, meme of illusion of choice. But, you know what, honestly, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that more. Not saying that bad, just big reason why you like Bloodborne. Yeah, that's fair. Go. I guess there is the poke, right? You know what? There is the poke. We do have the poke. The poke is a nice long-range option, at least on the Uchi. So, okay. Alright, that kind of makes up some of the difference. That kind of makes up some of the difference. That makes me feel a little bit better about our situation. Not a whole lot, but somewhat. Whoever wants to come on down a little bit quicker, come on down. Run around this guy. Give me your back, sir. There we go. More bolts. Really don't need those. I love I can just do that. Am I doing Dancer early? Nah. Maybe at a certain point we'll do Dancer early, but, like, definitely not right now. Early Dancer is probably not gonna go very well. Dude, could you get, like, a little bit more aggroed, sir? Oh my god, these guys lose aggro like nobody's business. What the hell? Well, that's just a run killer. Exactly my point, yeah. I swear to god, if that second one is still tagging along here, I'm gonna be so mad. There we go. That went super well. That's just a run killer? It frankly is, yeah. It is just a run killer waiting to happen. Just ignore these guys. I would, but unfortunately, I'm stubborn. Alright, sir, please. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. It's not really that worth it to kill these guys, but if I can get items that make my life, like, a little bit better, you know, why not? Hi there, sir. Don't mind me. Oh my god, he is kind of tanky. Man, I love the part where they're fucking my ass. Oh my god. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now he's buffing his blade, and I should be scared. Yeah, I should probably run. What's my luck stat? If it's decent, then it's worth. It's not decent, and it's definitely not very good. Is that actually it? Like, do you not get a drop from him just for killing him? Because that's actually really mean of this game if they put that asshole right there and you get nothing for killing him. I like how they gave this guy all the aggro range. That's actually really nice of them. Honestly, one of the best things they could have done for him. Yeah, that was going bad. That was going really bad. I gotta go take a nap on that one. Oh, right, the fucking dogs. He gives a decent chunk of souls. I'm gonna say he's probably not worth killing anyways, though. Of course, I can't sit down. Why would I be able to do that? That's cringe. Leave quicker, sir? Please? Really? I think some of them have 100% drop rates. Some are luck-based. What's HK? Hollow Knight. I am sorry, I am so wrong. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go deal with, let's go deal with the lad. I think we're ready. I think we're fine. That's a Souls-like? Isn't that a platformer? I mean, it's not necessarily a Souls-like, but it is like a rogue-like in the vein of like I don't know, depends on I guess what you qualify as a Soulsborne or a Souls-like. Because technically speaking, that game does have, doesn't Hollow Knight have, like, soul collection, upon death? Alright, here we go. We don't have any new rings. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Board. Fucking rude. Any chance for... I can't see. This is really fun. Alright, here we go. It's the dash attacks. Yippee. Final dash. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, how'd you frostbite me? Actually, you know what? Honestly, two-handing may not be worth it. That was bad. That was rough. I don't really know how that attack even hit me, but okay, sure, whatever, Bork. That was really dumb on my part. That was bad. That was bad. I've done better in the past, and that was just not it, Chief. Oh! Oh! We still have to go talk to the... We still have to go talk to the old lady. Right, yeah. That was bad, okay? It was bad, okay? That was bad. That was really bad. Oh, God. Yeah, that could have gone better, and it just did not. Man, I love it when there's two spear guys at the same time. My favorite, and they cover each other so well. Give me your spine. Yeah, that could have gone better. Tell you what, I am getting like a decent supply of items right now. It's too bad most of them aren't really worth my time. But the game is being generous. So. How am I doing on stones, actually? I think I have enough for the next tier. Never played All Night, really recommend it. It's $50 and 50 bosses. Ah, okay, gotcha, gotcha. You know, I wish I had done this earlier when it wasn't a problem. Backstab. Ah, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Got his ass. Okay, please drop me your sword. Yeah, okay, that would have been too generous. Fair enough. I do like it when it actually works. Makes me feel oh. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what I was expecting. Clearly something better than that, but... well... yeah. There we go. Very nice. Lucy? Is a Lucy worth it? Is a Lucy worth the stat investment? Oh, is that shield the cheese shield? Does that give me cheesing opportunities?
Are you ready to have this event? What eyes?
God, I love mashing dialogue. I do love mashing dialogue, honestly. Soulsborne's, I think, it's dumb, but I do enjoy it deeply. Never tried Lucy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, unfortunately, the halberd seems kind of rough. The halberd does not seem like a very good investment. Which is a bit sad. I was kind of hoping the halberd would have been a little bit more worth it, but, well, you know, take what you can. I'm going down the list, yes. I am indeed going down the list. We're not going to use this one to go back. We're just going to sit down for a second. I'm gonna go back on the next one, I think, after I've had a chance to do some general looties and whatnot. Oh, you know what? We didn't get a chance to try this last time. I'm gonna send his ass back real quickly. If I kill him, does he give me anything good? Then Bloodborne is the last one after Demon Souls. Bloodborne is not the last one after Demon Souls. Bloodborne we actually already did. Bloodborne... Yeah, Demon Souls is the last one in the list. I kind of have to kill these dogs while there's a chance to. There we go. Oh, damn, get knocked on your ass. There we go. Yeah, so right now we have 3, 2, 1 Demon Souls. Which... I think of the list right now, probably the current one we're looking at, DS3 and got a lot left. Night Ring is like next week. I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week after. Or I thought so at least. Or close to it. I thought it was releasing on the 28th, which is currently like, what, 10 days away? Why did I warp? That was stupid. Frankly, though, if we can wrap up Dark Souls 3 either tomorrow, because I don't see it happening tonight, for sure. The pace I'm going at right now, I don't even know if it's going to happen tomorrow, frankly. But if I can wrap it up on this character, I think we're good to go. I, frankly, between the two of them, I see the hardest. It's probably going to be this one, and it's going to be DS2, right? Probably. Just because I think they're the longest. By the way, shouldn't you take the FP flask out of my hotbar? I mean, I guess I could, yeah. I guess I could. Sure. Why not? Might as well. I don't see myself using this for any reason, so I'm just gonna sell it. Same with this, and same with this. I don't see myself using this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Hey, Star! Hope you're doing well tonight. It's good seeing you. Yeah, you know what? You're right. There's no real reason to have that on my hotbar for right now. Alright, Uchi 2. Awesome. No new shards. Fair enough. Right. Nothing new with Grey Rat right now.
Well, very well then.
Let's just do more health for the time being, honestly. I think that's more than fine. And we can start doing more of other things once we get to... maybe like 30 Vigor, I think. After 30 Vigor, we can swap and start doing other level ups. We still don't have any bone shards. Okay. There we go. How many new games plus did I do in this before? So DS3, I'm gonna tell you right now, DS3 is probably my least played overall, and I mean genuinely least played. I played through DS3 probably like a total of about 3 times. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting kind of seeing how this all plays out. Over there? Nah, I don't really care. Right, knock that body down real quickly. Yeah, see, there is the one thing I think that the straight sword or the long sword has going for it. That ain't bad. Thought I was gonna say this is one playthrough. Nah, yeah. Oh god, I summoned all the gremlins at the same time. Basically just the imps. Let's leave that gremlin alone. He's not worth our time. We'll ride his bone. Undead kind of gives you Bloodborne vibes. That in the library area and the Grand Archives. Yeah, this place definitely kind of reeks of that, like, Bloodborne, frankly. And I don't mind it at all. It's really good. It's really good. I do like the Undead Settlement, like, a fair amount. Where'd that fucking secondary hit come from, actually? Backstab. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Granny Smithers takes a nap. That's to Shard. What's one area I hate? You know, that's a good question. Frankly, it's a little hard for me to kind of pinpoint it for this game, I think, because in this game I just haven't had enough time to experience all of it. Yeah, no, honestly, I have not had all the time in the world to experience all of it, so... That's it. You know what? No, I'm not gonna fucking change my routing. I'm just gonna go. The swamp's pretty bad. I would have to agree with you, I think, on that one. The swamp is pretty bad. The swamp is just kind of... It's just slow and obnoxious. And, like, I get the idea, but, like... Did it have to be that bad? That one alive, too. That's not alive. Okay, fair enough. Alright, Estes Soup. At least it has a good boss. It does have a good boss, yes. I just wish I didn't have to focus so much on the swamp part of it. Also, all the gremlins running around. The gremlins are pretty bad. Man, I love it when I get staggered into a stagger. Talking about the big monster up on the ladder. No, frankly, just all the tiny gremlins. All the little fucking gremlins who just constantly like they're about to fucking start singing getting down with that shit every single time. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't care for that at all. It's so obnoxious. Alright, we're gonna deal with these guys first. Big motherfucker with the big motherfucker with a tree is rough, but I don't think he's as rough. What's the point of this room? What is the point of this room? Why'd they give me this? A secret wall? No? I don't... Okay, alright, well, whatever. So you walk into it, and enemies follow you, and you spam you against. Oh, that's it. That's just the area. That's the point of the area. No, that makes sense. That actually somehow makes more sense than anything. All right, let's go deal with her real quickly because we're going to be dealing with Hodrick in a minute. Didn't mean to get such a stylish backstab on her, but we'll take it. Yeah, that kind of worked out pretty well. Yeah, we'll take that. That was free. Yeah, it's a trap. Oh, okay, gotcha. That somehow makes too much sense for this game. Rusted coins. I know that there was a lizard there, but I'm gonna ignore it for the time being. I thought there was a shortcut here. Or not a shortcut. There we go. Bonfire. Okay, cool. Well, Hodrick spawned in already. Can I... Is Hodrick gonna respect this? Oh. I, weirdly enough, don't ever remember that being a thing that you could do with that. Huh. Okay. Alright. Hodrick spawns in. We're gonna bait his ass and we're gonna murder him. That's pretty much the plan here. Hodrick! Come on, buddy! Time to get murdered in broad daylight! He's being an asshole, which seems fitting for his character arc. Yo, what's he up about? Hodrick! Come on! You know what? It doesn't matter. I have bleed. I have bleed. We just win. Ah. And there's his summon. What is he doing over there? You fucking goofball? Okay, alright, this suddenly got dangerous. Okay, time to run away. Real invasions, you can't use bonfire. As the NPC will always spawn. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense enough. Play the Souls mod at some point or another. That does sound like it would be fun. That does sound like a lot of fun. Oh, right, she's right there. Whoops. Alright, can I just, like, chill right down here with Hodrick or something? Is Hodrick gonna chill with me? Hodrick, buddy, where'd you go? Where did he go? Yo, Hodrick, come on, bud. What you up to? Here's the thing. I know he's getting a free heal right now and everything, but, like, it sucks. Hodrick, use it. Use your ult. This guy. This fucking guy. Ah, this fucking guy. Haha, I'm healing now. Fuck you, Hodrick. My healing spell now, bozo. Ah, he's spamming, which is understandable. There we go. Easy cake. Oh my god, he's fucking back. Can I backstab him? No, that would have been too convenient. Whoops. There we go. Could that have gone better? Sure. It could have gone way better, but whatever. We're gonna take what we can take right now. How many stones do we have? Not enough. Okay, fair enough. The fact that I can heal off of this spell is pretty funny. I would fully agree with you on that one. Before I do it, does anybody know if I have to have the white branch in my inventory so the giant doesn't shoot my ass? I'm right next to a bonfire. I am, in fact, right next to a bonfire, yes. I'm gonna put it there anyways, just for safety. Just in case. No, it's not a requirement? Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. Yeah, this makes me feel really nice and safe. Yeah, I feel much better knowing that Giant is on my side. Yeah, that actually helps so much. Like, it's not terrible getting through this little area right here, but, like, does it help? Yeah, it does just a little bit. You mad, lad? The life ring would have probably been useful, but frankly, that was just infinitely better in most cases. There we go. Get his ass. We could do Curse Rod, I guess. We could do Curse Rods. Thought he could still hit you, but he just wouldn't aim at you. Never mind. I guess Friendly Fire is on for that one. Here's the thing. Danger is my middle name. And that was totally worth my time. Actually, yeah, that was worth my time. Not worth. It is unfortunately too late. The Bone Shard makes it so my flask heals better, right? I would argue that's pretty good. And frankly, for how early it is in the game, like, we're definitely a lot... Like, we're maybe in, what, an hour and a half in right now, comparatively? I could probably move a lot faster, too, if we end up having to reset again. I think I know the area at least a little bit better. You forgot. That's fair. That's totally fair. No new rings. We do have fire paper, so we do have something for the tree. Yeah. Is it worth it to do Curse Wood or Curse Wood? For Gore to spell too. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. Why not? It's probably fine. No more gremlins around the vicinity. Very nice. Rip run. Tree is fully optional? Tree is fully optional, yeah. Also, tree's not that hard. Tree is not that bad of a time. Okay, I'm really glad he didn't end up accidentally sitting on my ass, but, like, still. Oh. Well, never mind. He still, in fact, did sit on my ass. That just went better than expected. Really? That's not a zit? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're fine here. We're fine. This isn't a hard fight. Yeah, easy. Thought he did more damage. It could also be the fact that we're, like, kind of really tanky right now. More tanky than usual. So, it could be that. Wait, is there no way back to the surface from here? You know, let's go spend our cash. I'm glad we did do that. That does give us soul access now, and we can now transpose, kiln, all that magic, which I'm glad about that. That's not bad. Remember him one-shotting your ass with a butt smash?
Welcome, husband.
I could believe a universe where that does happen. I could believe a universe where that does happen. Do that, and... You know what, I'm going to start pivoting, I think, into strength. Do I do that? Okay, so between the two options that I could choose from, if I were to do intelligence or faith, which one would be better for me? If I did have magic as an offhand option. Actually, you know what? For right now, to make it a little easier, I'm just going to do a little bit of vitality, I think. We don't even have much attunement. Depends on what I want build later on. Okay. Tell you what. Then for right now, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to do a dash more of, like, endurance and whatnot. I'm going to do endurance for the time being. Or vitality, at least. That way I can equip some heavier stuff later on. We don't need a lot of vitality, but, like... Yeah. Oh, right, ashes. What does this get us? Human pine resin. And... Oh, okay, actually not a bad get. Grave key. Undead settlement sewer. I don't really know if that's worth our time. I'm not going to worry about it then. Sell those off. Sell that, sell that. And let's go give the lad this. And then we also... What's this? Not worth our time. It looks like not worth our time.
Ashen one.
At the same time... We can now upgrade our flask a whole one time. Very nice. Did I pick up an Estus? I don't think I did pick up an Estus. Never mind. I'm wrong. Thank you for the reminder, AB. Appreciate it.
What?
That is what? We can't level up our weapon right now, which is fine. No new stones to equip. Let's go talk to Grey Rat real quick.
Heavens. She was already dead. Thank you. Almost a relief. You can keep the ring as... well... a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Aw. Aw. I think that's the one and only time we're ever gonna do that. Grey Rat deserves a little bit better than that. At least a little bit better. Poor lad. I don't see myself ever pivoting into either of these weapons, so I'm gonna sell them off. The longsword I'm gonna hold on to because the longsword I could pivot into that at some point or another and be pretty comfortable with that choice. Yeah. Let's go real quickly turn in that cursed Greatwood Soul.
Oh.
There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Hollow Slayer, Vort's Great Hammer, Astor's Spear, and Pontiff's Left Eye. Pontiff's Left Eye? Pontiff's Left Eye actually seems like a really good pick.
Now.
Still light rolling, good. Or mid rolling at least. That's a good ring. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's going to be a really good ring for this run. Like, especially because of what this run is about. Actually, wait. That does increase our defense ever so slightly more. Huh. Okay, you know what, actually, if that's the case, Vitality actually has a little bit more use to it than that. Anything else to do that? No. What does a katana take? It takes Titanite shards right now. Yes. I paused for the stream for a second and suddenly see Rip. Thought the run was... Yeah, no. It was just Grey Red having a bad day. Luckily. You know what, let's do a little bit more Vitality. I don't know how much Vite we really need, or Vitality. I don't really know how much we actually need, but... Oh, wait, weird. This is its own... Were either of the weapons that we were offered from the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood actually worth the time of it? Because I want to say they probably aren't. And cash would arguably be better in our hands right now. Plus, we probably shouldn't be pivoting from weapon to weapon to weapon to weapon the entire run. That's usually a bad idea. Let's go back and try and deal with that Crystal Lizard. We have to run through the area again anyways, so why not get the Crystal Lizard while we're at it? I would say. Yeah, consume the souls if you don't like weapons. Gotcha. In that case, we'll probably consume the souls. I know a lot of the earlier souls don't really do a lot, but... thank you for subscribing to the channel, Gaga. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, we're just gonna sprint through the area this time. Thanks, Lady Gaga. Thank you very much, Lady Gaga. Very big appreciate. Frankly, best song out there, definitely Poker Face. Absolutely Poker Face. Chat, leave in the live chat what your favorite Lady Gaga song is and why is it Poker Face. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh my god, why does this guy suddenly feel tankier than usual? They throw poop? You know, honestly, that one guy... Pop, 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 Poker Face. Exactly. That's pretty good. Oh. Huh. Oh, wait, there's a gremlin in that house. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're getting wacky doober combos on me. They just spam? Yeah, they really do, in fact, just spam. It's funny how much things go completely sideways. Cool, I'm so glad I did that for a whip. Awesome. Well, at least I got a single flask back out of doing that real quickly, so, It might have been worth it ever so slightly. There we go. It probably wasn't... Man, you risk it a lot. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I risked a lot there just for that. That was really dumb. I promise I don't normally... I'm not that greedy. Well, I am, but I'm also... I promise I'm smart enough. Sometimes. So when I die, I restart. Yes, when I die, I restart. It's not a full series restart, luckily, but it is at least the game. So... It got their ass. Nice. Giant gun their ass down. Smack their pee-pee. Oh! Not today, good sir. There we go. Gotta weigh my options. Sometimes items just aren't worth the risk. Yeah, that's the problem, is I have, like, that funny little amount of, like, OCD where I'm like, ooh, shiny. And that pretty much is what happens half the time when I die in this game. It's always ooh, shiny. It's always, almost always ooh, shiny that kills me. Is it bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad habit. Loot Goblin can relate. That's why you can't do Deathless. Yeah, it's probably... I've gotten better about it over the years. But not by a lot. Not by a lot. I'm sure if I locked in hard enough, I would be able to just do what I need to get done. But is that gonna happen? Maybe not. There was an item over here. Oh yeah, there is an item. And also Dougie. Dougie! Ah, church lady. Please don't notice me. I don't mind if her, like, gremlins notice me, but she, in particular, is not a good time. Ooh, piece of candy. No, exactly. It's funny, I don't often find The Simpsons terribly relatable, but, like, it's funny how that one James Woods bit that they did is so relatable to that, like, OCD energy. I don't want any of these gremlins getting my ass, because if they do, I'm going to have the worst day ever. No? Really? Is that so, sir? There we go. I should probably get the shortcut before moving too far along here, yeah? Is getting the Pyromancer worth it? Actually, yeah. Is getting the Pyromancer worth it? Simpsons has some great parts. South Park is definitely your favorite cartoon, though. They're doing a new season with Diddy? Oh my god, no. We're bringing back are we doing a new bit of... Damn it, what didn't Diddy do? Oh god, I can only imagine the bit that they're gonna do. I can only imagine. Yeah, the pyromancy is worth it. Why did that body just fall out of nowhere? I didn't realize DS3 was supposed to be a horror game. Dougie. Pyromancy is OP in 1 and 3. It's also OP in 2 as well. 2, it's actually pretty damn OP. There's a good amount of setup for it, but, like... Actually, it's funny. I think... Yeah, like, 1, it's just flat OP. But, like, DS2, it's OP with some setup. Like, you can use it pretty willy-nilly for the most part, but, like, it's pretty OP. DS3, I'm assuming setup is important. Oh, okay, never mind. The rat does not have, like, ridiculous amount of poise. Awesome. That arrow is ridiculous in Magic. And in Elden Ring, what's it called? Like, the very first spell you can spawn in with in DS3, or Elden Ring, is beyond OP. The very first spell you get in Elden Ring with the Pyromancy setup, more or less, is stupidly strong. Like, genuinely, like, OP as fuck. And it's a lot of fun to use, too. Same thing with sorcery, but sorcery, not the spell you start off with, but, like, in the very first area. Which one is it? It is Catch Flame. Catch Flame is, like, stupidly powerful. Like, genuinely, like, I kid you not, it is so stupidly good. I forget how to do this properly, but we'll go this way real quickly. Because item. Oh, he's alive. Oh, weirdly enough, wasn't expecting that. Wait, where's the... Okay, I'm being dumb. I'm just gonna go this way real quickly. There is no easy mode. That's your easy mode right there. No, genuinely, like... I guess that's the thing, right? Is, like, the one thing I love about the Soulsbornes is, like, there is, in fact, plentiful amounts of easy mode to the games. You just need to play the games to figure that out. The games have it all laid out for you. You just have to play them. Maybe not laid out for you, but pretty close to laid out. Wait, where's the ladder to get up here? Is it a ladder, or is it a stairwell? Okay. My dumbass does not remember how to do this. So fair enough. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, whatever. It's gonna be something dumb where it's all laid out for me. I'm just being stupid. It's very likely I'm just being stupid. How did that guy dodge my hit? Whatever. Man, nothing like dealing with the imps. Nothing like dealing with the imps before they were imps. Awesome. Thank you, game. Wait, actually, am I really this dumb? What am I blanking on here? Where is it? Oh, okay. Alright. Gotcha. I should probably one-hand this so I can get some health back. Unless it doesn't trigger at all, which is also fine. Oh. Yeah, that would have also been helpful. Fair. The thing is I guess we could also technically farm up the Titanite shards if we really wanted to get our weapon leveled up even more. But I'm not gonna probably do that, just because I don't think it's that necessary. I think our weapon's fine. I think our damage is mostly fine. We're probably okay for the most part. Okay. Why was he in there? Homie could have left at any point he was. You know what, honestly, I guess I kind of respect that. I kind of respect the fact that he just stayed in there on his own accord, pretty much. How many shards have I used so far? Most of them. Most of my shards. Let's check real quickly. We currently have 3 So I think we need 5 at this point? That sound right? I think that sounds right. Let's run back this way. Alright, where is the big lady? She's past that point. Oh no. Did the big lady aggro? She did not. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Admittedly, I thought there was supposed to be a heal attached to that, but, fair enough. Oh, right, dog. I don't know if dog can aggro properly, but I'd really rather not test the theory of it. So, yeah. No. No. No, 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 no. From downtown, brother. Okay, well, fair enough. Alright, well, that sucks. Okay, alright, whatever. Alright, everybody. Well, tell you what, this is a chance to start a new character, so let's go ahead and start that new character. We're not going to go terribly far at this point, obviously. But, yeah. Alright, that stays the same. Let's do the white branch again. That's fine. And what is... Yeah, what is the name? I'm gonna start making a character up in the meantime. Let me use this one as a baseline, I think. Is a weird name. Loot Goblin? We could definitely do Loot Goblin. Where is it? Similar build. Where is it, actually? Loot Goblin, it shall be, then. Okay. Loot Goblin on the board. Roddy, hope you're doing well tonight. It's good seeing ya. Small head, large head, slim. Sure, slim. That's peak human appearance. It feels pretty good, yeah. Why am I blanking on this one? Where is it? Where's this similar body feature one? Ah, okay. Okay, there we go. Close. Close. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Let's give him a... Yeah, that ugly-ass mustache. Okay, hairstyle. I kind of really like that, actually. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna do... Yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Let's go with it. Kawaii. No, they're very kawaii. You can definitely tell. So I think this time we're just gonna go ahead and stick with the longsword. Yeah, I think this time we're just gonna stick with the longsword. No, you stop because you got banned. You play COD? I have not been playing COD in a while. I really, really have not. Not since the last time we streamed zombies, honestly. Okay, there we go. We'll go do the big man. There we go. I love the fact that it always gets its little attack there fucked up every single time. Okay, so that one ended pretty badly. COD is so trash, you hasn't been good in over a decade. Yeah, honestly, COD has been kind of disappointing for like the last decade, honestly. I wish I could say differently about it, but it's not what it used to be. It's really not what it used to be. A little unfortunate that that character died so quickly, but fair enough. Fair enough. That's a record for the Loot Goblin. It is, in fact, a record. Yeah, a whole minute, 27 seconds before dying. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Tell you what, I'm gonna give him the run back. I'm gonna give him the run back, okay? Because it feels a little unfortunate to have them die that quickly. But I am gonna give them a question mark to see if they're gonna get to survive longer than that. All right. That feels good. That feels pretty good, yeah? Already looking better. Bro's character's looking like him. Damn. Real statement is no, Pokemon has never been good. I don't know if I fully agree with that statement, but, like, I can understand the sentiment. That's pretty goblin-y, actually. Unironically, that's actually really goblin-y. Yeah, I like that. I actually really like that. Okay, cool. There we go. That feels pretty loot goblin-y. Do I know any coding? I do not really know any coding, no. I think Kingdom? Kingdom, you might know some coding if I remember correctly. I'm not the most familiar. That's a good loot gobbler. I would say this is a perfect loot gobbler. Definitely. You go, that guy is wearing the hefty armor. Damn, I wish I had that level. Please don't shoot me through the world. It's doing it again. Very cool. Thank you, game. Okay, cool. There we go. Easy. You were dreaming about your one-sided girlfriend at 3 a.m. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Shiny. Chat, do you think it'd be a smart idea for me to just stick around in the starter area and just loot small souls the entire time? I think it'd eventually pay off, right? Like, naturally, eventually, it would all turn into enough money that we would just be able to beat the game. We'd be over-leveled. It's a face of guilt. That was at least ever so slightly a face of guilt. Yes. Okay. No item. Got his ass. Very nice. Yeah, I'd pay up, come back in a year when I'm halfway done. No, honestly, yeah, I think that'd probably be for the best. Everybody, we'll come back to this, like, next year. I'll see you all later. I'm just gonna level up the character for, like, the next year and a half. And it's gonna go great. It's gonna go great. Guaranteed. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with the broadsword on this one. Or the long sword, my bad. The Uchi isn't, like, terrible. I think, frankly, the longsword just kind of covers a little bit better. Sure, the bleed procs are nice and everything, but I think for all the longsword is, it's quick, it's easy, it's hard to fuck up. It's just good. It's just a good weapon. And the moveset, honestly, is really good. And the moveset's really, really good. There we go. Alright, let's go deal with Gundir. Every single time I miss those parries. There we go. Put his ass in the grave. Okay. Alright, let's go kill the master real quickly. Go ahead and get what we need from here. Blah, 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 blah. I keep picking up that straight sword like it's gonna actually do something for me. It's just, it's not really worth it. There we go. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. See you later, Roddy. I'll just get that item on the way back. It's fine. We don't need it right now. Alright, stand right over here. Every single time. Okay. So we're probably not sitting well with a whole lot of progress on our hands tonight, obviously, but I think we're just going to get ourselves back up to... Probably get ourselves back up at least to the Undead Settlement, and I think that's going to be our calling point for the night, more than likely. And you know what? I think I am just going to sell off the katana and everything. We're not going to pivot into new weaponry. I think I'm just going to use what I think is probably best. And in this case, frankly, the R1 meta stealth stand. I think it'll stand strong the entire time. I think we're fine to do that. There we go. And one more ember. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. You know what? Tell you what. Instead of doing this right afterwards, I'm gonna do it right now. Because if I do this now, I don't have to run back up the stairs. So, yeah. Yeah, you know, I think that probably makes more sense. And I collect the items now instead of later. So, yeah, that probably pays off, yeah. Okay. Got the bad jump. Up. That one was rude. There we go. Okay. Homeward Bone also gives me something if I drop it for Picklebee, if I'm not mistaken, right? I guess the question at that point is it worth it to do so? Fuck it. Let's do it. Why not? Right, it did the iron bracelets, which are tragically kind of useless. Or at least not very good. Okay, alright. So annoying they made the collision like that, almost as if it's not intended. Yeah, it's really crazy, yeah. Alright. Before we level up, let's go ahead and drop off what we need to. Sell what we need to. There we go. There we go. 13k off rip. Very nice. We do have the Estus shard, so we can level up our flask one whole time. There we go, do that. Can't reinforce our weapon just yet, but we'll be fine. Okay.
Well, I went to very then take.
Alright, there we go. Let's do 19 there. And let's just pump strength, maybe vitality. No, let's do strength vitality as our secondary level ups for right now. There we go. That's looking good. That's a good layout. Did AB leave? Didn't have the chance to invite them to the Discord? Maybe. Or they could also have gone into lurk mode. It's possible. I don't remember there being an item back there. I don't think there was. Okay. Either way, we're back at the high wall of Lothric. Time to go. Yeah, keep in mind, for anybody who might join the Discord if you're lurking right now, the Discord, you do need to be rolled in, but after you've been rolled in, you'll see all the channels. Nice. Anything happen to the Loot Gloobler? Or Loot Goobler, my bad. I'm here, but don't use Discord, sadly. Don't worry about it. All good. Nothing has happened to them yet. As far as I can tell you, they're pretty alive. And this time around, I'm gonna keep it that way. It's, we're in the 2.0 run right now. We are in the 2.0, yes. We are indeed 2.0 version of Goobler. Thinking of changing the strat or going for the same. I am going to use the longsword this time. Frankly, I think I'm more attached to the longsword. I think it's going to go better with the longsword. I really do. The longsword is generally just a better, faster, more aggressive weapon, and for that reason alone, like I think that's going to hard carry the weapon way better. Yeah, I would pretty much agree with you for the most part on that one, AB. Honestly, I would definitely agree with you for the most part on that one. There's definitely a lot of areas that are much better off if I just run through them. Like this one right here. Animations of the sword are better too. The animations of the sword are definitely better. Yeah, like I can outspeed almost all the enemies. I know I don't need to kill these guys, but they're making me angry by being in my doorway like this, and they deserve death. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Of course I did. Yo, what is this doorway goofball doing? He's just running back and forth like he's some super duper speedy boy. No staggerinos, that's fine. Longsword is like that one reliable car. No, honestly, the Longsword genuinely is like a very reliable car. You can guarantee this thing is going to either hard carry you through the entire game, or you're just not playing well enough, frankly. Or you got gimmicked, frankly. Kind of ugly, but it gets the job done. It is not the flashiest thing ever, but I do appreciate the fact that it genuinely does do the work. A second longsword? No, that means nothing to me. I'm not gonna start doing dual longsword strats. That would be incredibly stupid. Here we go. Got his ass. Fucking pooped. Drop me an item? Nope. Unless you crash, a little follow your death. Yeah, exactly. If you follow your death, it's just kind of GG's. At that point, it really doesn't matter what you did. Falling to your death or getting gimmicked by like 5 or 6 enemies at the same time. Pretty much our best run so far, that's exactly what happened to us. We got gimmicked in the forest, and I got caught in a corner by like 2 of the dudes with the bleedy daggers, and yeah, unfortunate, but let's go back to Firelink real quickly here, and let's level up. Skill issue? No, honestly, it was in fact a skill issue. I was playing really well until that point, and then I threw. That's honestly all it came down to. Yeah, there we go. And do I have any new rings? I do not. Okay.
That is what?
That is what? Okay, I was gonna say, did I accidentally level up the wrong longsword? You know what, I'm gonna sell off that secondary longsword now that I have it, because I don't trust myself enough. I need to do a 24-hour stream to actually do it. 9 days left and a bit. Well, we'll see. I think it's possible. I think it's fully possible. It's coming out midnight of the 27th. 9 days and a dream, you mean? I think we have this. Alright, stick with me. I think we can do this. Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. Frankly, I could probably knock out Demon Souls in like a stream and a half, honestly. Demon Souls is not that long of a game. If I play Demon Souls with like ruthless efficiency, Demon Souls goes down like nobody's business. Dark Souls 1, about the same argument. Believe DS3 is the longest one. I would personally argue Dark Souls 2 is the longest, but it's also because Dark Souls 2 is just kind of it's just a fat, grindy game, honestly. It really is. A little bit of extra cash, sure, why not? Go, fire bombs. Okay, fire bombs. He tried to transform, bastard. And no transformations this time. Really interesting. Haven't played DS2 forever. Yet, Demon Souls, or I'm sorry, Dark Souls 2 is a pretty fat game. Like, it's pretty grindy. It is definitely one of the thicker ones. There is a reason to go this way, kind of-ish. It does get me to my shortcut a little bit faster, so. Okay, there we go. Okay. This item real quick. Black fire bombs. Might need them. Let's see. We're fat shaming games now, are we? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, Undead Hunter Charm. Didn't even need it, but if we run into another Mimic, cool. Right, Shard. Hit his ass. What Soulsborne is this? This one would be DS3. Oh my god, the fucking shield bash. I gotta say, I love the shield bash every single day of the week. Your favorite personality? I think most people generally like DS3 probably the most. At least that's usually what I've found. It is a good game. It's a really damn good game. Okay. Don't really need that item, but I'm gonna take it anyways, just because... Doggy! That somehow seems really fitting for this. Alright, go. Got his ass. Unfortunate that I can't hit that other target, but, well, we'll take it for what it is. Oh, never mind. I can, in fact, hit his ass. Okay. Right, I really don't need the cell key. Again, R1 spam just works every single time. Let's chug a little early, because our flasks really don't do a lot for us right now. Ah, thank you, sir. Okay, there we go. I thought I could roll there, but sure, whatever, game. Okay, cool. Oh. Totally missed an item. Okay, another Titanite shard, nice. How did I miss that? You know what, that's a dumb question. It's a Soulsborne. It's just kind of natural you're gonna miss stuff. Okay, so the gremlin is right there. Please don't notice me, sir. Thank you. Not really worth it to murder his ass, very much so, but, like, I'll take it anyways, because, I mean, free money is free money. Alright, ignore the gremlins. We're just gonna run through the area and get the shortcut. There we go. Rapier is pretty good, has a fast stab animation. Maybe it's worth it then. Maybe it's worth the effort of doing it. Here's the thing. If I was being way too safe and secure about my life right now, I would just use a bone. Jeez. Is it worth it to use a bone for this? Kind of. Kind of. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna... Let's not even argue it. Let's just use a bone. Fuck it. Like, I know it's probably a little bit of a waste, but at the same time, it's safety. Yeah, and I can get bones cheap. I can't reset for cheap. I can't reset for cheap. Oh. Right, back over to here. We got the shortcut now, so we're good on that front. Did we get another shard? I think we might have gotten another shard. Maybe worth it. It may be worth it to go back for a minute. You know what? Probably not. Actually, do I have enough to level up our weapon? No. We need one more. One more titty shard, and then we can level up our weapon. Alright, good sir. Get your ass down here. What's a drink I'm sipping? It would be a Truly, in this case. Oh, there we go. There's our weapon level up. I kind of like the dogs in this game a little bit more now because I honestly didn't remember this. I didn't remember the fact that they got, like, so easily knocked over by stupid shit. You just say what I think you said? The fuck is that? It was a Truly that I'm sipping on right now. It is a alcoholic beverage. It's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty much just an alcoholic seltzer, is what it is. Pick up this bow. I do want to get the bow just because if I really desperately need to, I can use bow and arrow, and if I find a source of, like, poison arrows or something like that, you know, it's a nice little trade-off. Oh, nice. Is that like a vodka and juice? It is essentially a vodka and juice, but it's more of, like, seltzer water and vodka. Get fucking kited, brother. Actually, wait, I'm being dumb. Let's head back for just a minute here to get the weapon level up, and then we can go ahead and continue onwards. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. And we have a little bit of some stuff to sell, so... Never really into mixed alcoholic drinks. You usually prefer your brandy, coke, or cider. That's honestly completely fair, AB. I typically go with those options, but whenever I'm streaming, I try to keep it chiller because, well, typically if I do that, I'm not going to be able to keep things deathless. Which, to be fair, I'm also not keeping things deathless right now, but. Right, do this. Sell that. Do we need binoculars for any reason? I'll hold on to him just in case, but I really don't see a raw gem ever coming in clutch, so.
Ashen one.
Try doing a deathless run drunk is challenging. Yeah. Yeah. That would be pretty brutal. That would be really bad. We did. Okay, cool.
Pretty be careful.
Alright, cool. Thank you, Andre. What does that level up cost? Okay. Yeah, we have enough. Let's level up real quickly.
Very well, then. Farewell, Ashen One.
What's always funny about these runs, too, I guess, is that as we start doing them over and over and over again, you start to see that the pace of them gets, like, drastically faster, because you start seeing, well, okay, well, I already know everything that's going on in this area, I already know what I'm dealing with here, and here, so on and so forth, right? And I always find that part to be relatively funny about these runs, I guess, just because the run really does go from being, like, not fast at all to being, like, pretty darn quick until we get back to where we were. Does it happen to be sometimes where we have some accidents? Yes, it does happen. But it doesn't happen, like, terribly often. Okay. Let's go deal with the old woman, because we do have to go do that sooner than later. Click this item real quickly. I want this item too. My addiction to collecting all items is always, always present. Just like that one right there. I am not going to test him. I do not want to... He noticed me. Senpai noticed me. Will I continue the challenge after the night rain if I miss the deadline? I think so, yeah. Just because. Like, honestly, for all it's worth, I do enjoy doing Deathless runs, and I would want to continue the run regardless of that fact. So for me, yes. Okay, they did not notice me, that's fine. Let's go kill these guys real quickly. Drop me shards? No shards. Okay. A +3 would probably be pretty useful right now. A +3 would probably be pretty useful. Remember trying 4 Loco back in the day. There we go. Got his aggro. We're good. Okay, we still have time. Got his ass. And beautiful. Am I planning to play Night Rain? I am planning to play Night Rain. Yes. I have decided at this point I trust FromSoft enough. I think they're gonna do a really good job with it. And honestly, like, it would be kind of criminal, I think, of me to say, oh, I'm not gonna trust FromSoft on this one. There we go. So I think they have it in the bag. I really do. Famous last words? Yeah, I would agree with you on that one too. There is a really good chance that it just kind of goes right down in the drain with it. I think my biggest concern about Night Rain has been, I think Night Rain makes me think that they're going to get too saturated in, like, Souls content in not a good way. Streamer, Day and Streamer Read suggestion. Sorry, I read that wrong. Today and Streamer Read the question wrong. Oh. How long are you planning to play Night Rain? Yeah, fair enough. I don't know how long I'm gonna play Night Rain. I don't. Probably, if it's fun, I'm gonna probably end up playing it a lot. If I find it to be fun, I'm gonna end up playing it a lot, which I know, generic answer out the ass, but yeah, I would say that's my marker for success for it. If I don't find it very fun, it's probably gonna be a 1 to 2 stream kind of thing, but I don't see that happening. I'm really surprised that part didn't hit me there, but okay, we'll take it. Charge, dodged. I'm really surprised no staggers, but okay, whatever. I feel like it's not that long, roughly around $30. For what they're doing with it, I am glad that it's not terribly, terribly expensive. Because I mean, I do, for all it's worth, feel nervous about the idea of it being a... It's not a Fortnite equivalent, but, like, it does kind of have that Fortnite-esque assets to it going on. And that part does not make me feel amazing, I would say. That part does make me nervous. But it's not going to be a game I can really finish. I mean, that's fair, yeah. You know what? We didn't even deal with Yort last time. I'm not going to worry about it. Yort's not worth our time. We're fine. Oh, that's funny. They open the gate, and then they close the gate back off. Actually, didn't realize that. Last dog. Actually, tell you what, before we head back real quickly, I'm gonna go and get that, shard. I'm gonna get that shard in advance. Fuckers using the doorway. I guess, like, good for the AI that they figured that one out, but, like, come on. Alright, grab that. We don't need Loretta's bone, but I'll cut it down anyways, I guess. There we go. We probably won't ever need repair powder for any reason. I see almost zero reason why that would ever come into play. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, gremlin number 2. There we go. Where's another gremlin? I know for a fact there's another gremlin in here. Alright, at least I thought there was. There he is. Got his ass. Keep forgetting the name of Bloodborne 2. Wasn't it like Duskborn or some shit like that? Or like something Dawn? At least I thought that's what it was called. I could be very wrong about that. Oh shit, she aggroed. I have no idea how that didn't hit me, but we'll take it. There we go. Turns out sometimes it's all about just spamming the trigger. Just R1, 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 R1. I can't say I'm surprised. I don't know, like, it takes me a couple lessons. There we go. There we go. Ah. There we go. Beautiful. Yo, time for new hat? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That would be new hat time. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's put our beautiful face on display. I think that's worth our time. Yeah, we have a awesome hat. Kick-ass hat. Also, just as a baseline, that just does infinitely more damage. That actually fucks the gremlins up. So that's really worth our time. Damn. Damn! Damn, the longsword's just kind of good. Right, I guess we have to do it from the floor hole. Oops. Where's the floor hole? There's the floor hole. There we go. Este soup. It's crazy. What it making it exclusive for the Switch. Yeah, honestly, it's a really good question. Why is it exclusive for the Switch 2? I'm guesstimating here, just as a baseline, I think they're probably at some point or another going to be like, well, we'll go ahead and make it available for other consoles too. But like that's like high hope thinking, I think. Oh, cool, Thrall Hood. Heard it's more online focused though because Nintendo sucks. Thing is like I get it from what Nintendo is trying to do. Like, they want a game that'll make them, like, the big money. And then naturally, of course, of all the games that'll make them the big money, it would be a Soulsborne for launch, right? It would be a Soulsborne for launch. Alright, well, luckily I don't need to worry about what's in that room anymore, because, frankly, we don't need a whip. This is not a kinky run, this is just a run. Well, to be fair, I guess, frankly, we are quite masochistic in this run, so yeah. God, I hate doing that fall every single time. I really do. Good game. It's not a launch title, though? It's an exclusive, though, right? I'm sorry, did I accidentally call it a launch title when it's just an exclusive for the time being, at least. Did she fall down? She did not fall down. Okay, cool.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
Get fucked. A granny. Beautiful. Hey, she was nice enough to give us some nice, dainty gloves. Very nice. Not that we really need it, but... you know what? We didn't really need the sharp gem from last time. But I guess I could do it again anyways. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't take me any time. Yeah, fuck it. Sharp gem, it's not worth my time, but I'll take it anyways. Let's down on the side of Grace real quickly before we deal with Hodrick. The one thing I wish we had right now... This bastard. He's fucking teasing us. I gotta say, it is kind of funny when the NPC does that. So is Bloodborne 3 going to be an Xbox exclusive? You never know. You really never know. Hodrick, come on, buddy. Get away from your friendly enemy invader. Come here. Come here. Come here, bud. Yeah, I know we don't have the, I know we don't have what makes our sauce, like, extra good this time, but, like, it'll all be fine. We don't have the bleed proc. Ah. Of course, the big guy shows up. Why wouldn't he? This'll end poorly for me if I keep doing this. Actually, never mind. I think I'm better at the game. I'm better at the game than that, so we're fine. Actually, yeah, that might just work. Yep, that in fact did just work. Very nice. How many days am I planning to stream before Night Rain? Probably all of them at this rate. Admittedly, probably all of them at this rate. We're probably going to be doing most of them. Unless I have, like, insanely good luck going forward here. Yeah, we might be caught in the time loop. Yeah, big man's on campus. Shoot their ass. So basically beating the game in every second stream. Yeah, that would kind of have to be the pace that we work with right now if we want this to work. Which I think is possible. I just need to not suck quite as badly, I would say. Which sounds like a big task, because it is. A dead Bundard shirt. Very nice. Okay. There really wasn't anything terribly important up here. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just not worth our time. Tell you what, this time I'm going to skip the tree for right this second, and I'm going to worry about getting the shortcut first. I'm going to get the shortcut first. Because I don't want to have to worry about running all the way through this area again. Might want to drop the Deathless part and just beat every game before Night Raid. Yeah. But you know what? No. Frankly, if I fail the challenge, I fail the challenge. Like, it is what it is. Like, does it suck failing? Sure. But, you know what? That's okay. Sorry that you're a pessimist. No, dude, it's completely fine. There's, honestly, a really good chance that it does go poorly. There is a chance that this all goes poorly. Like, it would be lying to myself to say otherwise. Okay, here we go. Past the gremlin. Weird, does her entourage change from time to time? He clearly doesn't believe. Take his mod away. Nah, nothing so bad. What was the item over here? Was it worth it? Oh, let's find out again. Why not? It's money. We like money. Alright, wait for the gremlin. Alright, ignore Pot Brother. What was that explosion? What was that explosion I just witnessed? Oh, okay, there it is. That's what that explosion was. Imagine that actually banned you. Okay, Pot Brother, you were not supposed to follow me down here. Have a nice day, sir. Bye. Please, a little bit faster, game. There we go. Okay. Nah, honestly, the only thing that get people banned, frankly, is, like, just being a genuine piece of poop. Honestly, that's the real through line. Not even necessarily, like, being mean to me, because I'm pretty well sturdy. It's more so just when you're just mean to, like, members of my chat and shit, and just an all-around piece of poop. That's really the through line that I work with. There we go. What happened to that guy's corpse? Like, that guy's corpse just spasmed out. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's not dead, but still. Oh, wow. You know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna deal with that guy. I'm just gonna run back down here. So we don't even have a command to ban you from Streamlabs. Yeah, unfortunately, Streamlabs doesn't have like a good and proper ban command. What we do have though is there are YouTube commands to ban people, which I don't often pull those out, but if I need to, yeah. Oh, gambling addiction time? Yeah, we have the gambling addiction here. Right, I know I have to wait for the church lady again, which does... What was that? What sounded like farts happening all over the place? That was weird. Nah, gambling isn't active. I mean, we do have gambling. I just don't put it on active very often. Why did I let Hammer Brother almost smack my dick? There we go. There we go. Is fire anti-gambling? Not sure. I'm not anti-gambling. It's just, unfortunately, YouTube does have TOS, and so does everything else. Not that that's ever really changed my mind by, like, that much, but, like... I mean, to be fair, we really haven't run into any situations where I feel like putting a whole bunch of points on the lines of people, so... That's cool. Sometimes gambling spams the chat. Sometimes gambling does spam the chat. I'm not anti-gambling. I am... Well, look, if it's just the points, we're cool. If it's cash, then no, I'm not allowing cash in my chat for that purpose. Is fire anti-fun? Wow. Okay. All right. I don't know how we got that. There we go. Right, let's go deal with the curse wood. Frankly, I feel like killing her just because she's in the way, but, like, if she stays out of my way... Okay, never mind, yeah. Yeah, she just... I mean, she turned and aggroed on me at that point, but, like, I think that's fine. Okay. Let's go deal with this curse wood. We have the bleed resistance, but that's ass. It's not worth our time. Charcoal pine resin, yes. Even 8-Ball didn't like the joke? That's unfortunate. Wow, that was a tanky little son of a bitch. That's unfortunate that he aggroed already, but whatever, we'll deal with it. Really? Huh. I don't know why, but I thought that was poppable, like, as soon as possible. Oh well, whatever. Let's just do what we need to. None on that hand. Fair enough. There we go. Pop the zits. What's going on here? Oh, really? Fucking floor collapse already? Okay, whatever. Beautiful. Can I get slightly better luck here? What are these fucking zit spawns? Some ass today. There we go. Give me those lovely lumps. You son of a bitch. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. What's the lore on that guy again? It's actually pretty cool lore for all it's worth. So the Cursewood tree is pretty much everything that's going on in the Undead Settlement. This is a mass grave is what this is right here, pretty much. And the idea of what's going on here is pretty much Undead Settlement, messed up things are happening, right? People are getting tortured, killed, martyred. That's technically two of the same three words, but point is bad things are happening here, and this is the mass grave where bodies are being dumped into. Well, the Cursed Greatwood is a result of that. It is all the amalgamized souls combined together, pretty much. And it's just this massive negative energy all combined together. So it is pretty cool, actually. Do we have enough to level up our weapon? No, we do not. Okay, we need 2 more. Or, yes, I believe 2 more is correct. Oh, fuck me. I chose the wrong one. Go. Ah! My dumbass. Surely it doesn't happen again.
Oh.
Go, get this. Beautiful. Cue Looney Tunes music? No, honestly, that was very Looney Tunes-esque. I'm not gonna lie. It's only worth 3k, but frankly, 3k is worth more to me right now than one of those other weapons. Probably. There we go. That's actually a lot of cash, all things considered. And our flask upgrade. We have a flask upgrade. There we go. Anything for us to purchase that would actually be worth our time? I don't believe so. Oh, wait, shit, the rubbish actually did have some value to it, didn't it? Not a lot of value, but it did have some value. Sharp gem, that just makes it so it's a dex weapon, so no. I don't want that. I'll keep the Bloodbind, I guess. Anyways, gonna go crash. You have a wonderful night. Good luck with the run. Thank you very much, AB. Appreciate it. We're probably not gonna go too much longer here tonight. I did promise I would get back to where I was, and, well, we did more or less just get back to where we were. So that's, yeah. Reinforce the flask. No more to do. Okay, cool.
Like that.
We didn't get Grey Rat this time, although I don't really know if Grey Rat's going to even be worth our time.
Very well.
There we go. That would be 30 Vigor right there. So I think I'm going to take that. And at this point, I can divvy up my level ups for other purposes, I think. Yeah. You know what, we are going to definitely end it pretty darn shortly here. Not terribly much longer, I think. Which one is it? Technically, I think we want this one. Actually, you don't know. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. It's weird that they put the bonfire right here, and then they also put a secondary way of getting around here right underneath it. Although, I guess to be fair, that's not really weird. That's just level design being friendly and inviting, more or less, right? Oh, right. Ring. Oh, enough for a free little heal. I'm waiting for the big lady. Alright, looks like Big Lady has passed. Could you not get stuck on rocks? There we go. Would it be worth it to try and do, like, individual aggros across the bridge? After where we got yesterday? Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. You know what, tell you what, let's change up the strat real quickly here. Yeah, let's change up the strat real quickly here. I'm a little annoyed that that did not poison, but whatever, I guess. Like, this is usually why it's just better to just R1, 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 R1. Just run past? Yeah, no, definitely. I am still going to go back real quickly here just to collect the items that I missed. That was an interesting strat. It worked better, though. It definitely went better because of how I did it. Any chance I could sneak up behind that pot brother and knock his ass off the cliff? That would be convenient. There we go. I don't know if these dogs are blocking anything important, but I might as well find out. That can be useful. Is this pot brother blocking anything useful? No. Okay, cool. Was that item on the bridge worth my time? I guess we could find out. Now that no one can knock my ass off. 10k. Or 1k, my bad. Was it worth it entirely to do that? Probably not. But we still did it anyways. No. I was about to do something really stupid, but I thought better. I thought better for the minute. Okay. I think I'm going to go right down to the woods first. Did he give us anything for just talking to him? Best FromSoft NPC coming up. He's amazing. He is amazing. But I will also say the original is genuinely better in most cases. But that's also bias coming through, frankly. That's also, that's definitely bias coming through at that point. Just see him as the same character? No, that's fair, actually. That's completely fair. You could definitely view it that way, too, because, frankly, DS1 and DS3, I wouldn't say they're exactly the same business, but, like, they're pretty damn close. Like, Smitty Dude and Patches are both your favorites. I could completely respect that. Yeah. Or, my bad, Andre. Yes. Yo, he, I gotta say, I respect the fact that he just gunned my ass down the way he did. Actually, you know what? It might be safer if I just poke. Yeah, that is in fact safer. That is in fact so much safer. I'm gonna top off anyways, because we're literally right next to the site of grace. It would be stupid to not just take advantage of that fact. His aggro is on some wacky duber bullshit right now. Can I just say, I love that the game read my input as a kick, when it was very clearly not a fucking kick. I don't even know if it's worth it killing him, frankly, but he's easy enough to murder, so... yeah, he's easy enough to murder. Why not? We still don't have what we need to get this up to a +6, right? Or a +3 at the moment. Actually, is 5 enough? No, 5 is definitely not enough, is it? I guess I could... Fuck it. I'm gonna farm an enemy real quickly here and see if I can just get lucky and get one more stone. If we do, why not, right? Like, if it takes almost no effort to farm 1 stone, then I see no reason not to. Unless these gremlins do not drop, which would be unfortunate. Actually, I might have better luck if I go back to... I might have better luck if I go back to here and try and farm the knight. Maybe. That might work better. We'll see. Plus, technically, there's more enemies in, like, a more concentrated area over here, so... Yeah, that could probably work. One level is probably not going to do, like, a world's worth of difference, but, like, why not, if I can? Plus, if I get some of this nice, juicy armor, I would love that. That would be good. That'd be a good time. How about it? Firebombs? Okay. Firebombs are still worth something, I guess. You know what? I guess we are in the area. Let's go free Grey Rat. It doesn't cost us too much effort to free Grey Rat. One of the things I used to not like very much about this game was the fact that the enemies were larger than you by a lot. It felt weird to me, I guess. The fact that they were, like, significantly larger enemies. Oh, he was trying to fucking bomb my ass. It initially did not strike me as something I liked very much. But I've come to love it a lot more now, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and get Grey Rat, sure. We're in the vicinity. And his ring isn't really worth our time, but... There we go. I don't know, like, it does feel odd to me, like, personally, on that note, but it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But for me, mentally, it just threw me off initially. I'm trying to think if there's a better way for me to farm one single smithy stone. Or would the woods ahead of me actually just merit me one? Because if that's the case, I could probably just do that instead, yeah. You know what, let's try that real quickly instead. If I get my one smithy stone, that's awesome. I do want to get that before we end stream. Yeah, this feels familiar. Yeah, that feels plentiful familiar. Thank you, game. Shriving stone. I don't really actually know what that does. money. Okay. That's a scary little setup right there. I'd really rather not. Frankly, though, our flask does do more. Don't forget the Mildred replacement. Thank you very much. I will definitely try not to forget her. She wasn't that bad to... Well, she also... Never mind, she killed herself last time, so... Yeah, of course she wasn't that bad. This is probably stupid for me to interact with. Yeah, I'm suddenly questioning my urge to try this out. Alright. Really? He transformed and... Okay, whatever. Alright. These fucking woods, man. These fucking woods. Just run through. I guess I could, yeah. I guess I could, in fact, just run through the area. Three hefty chunks just to get him. They're definitely not worth a lot either. What the fuck is that? Okay, I guess there's really no point of up here. Fair enough. God damn it. It's kind of annoying. I'll tell you what, let me put that on actually, because I do have these extra rings. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that feels... Arguably, that feels better. Alright. I really don't like putting on the Nikes for the entire run through the area, but we're going to put on the Nikes through the entire area. Oh, yeah. Look how close I was to... Oh my god, I literally just had to run over here, and I would have been fine. Okay, alright, cool. Well, you know what? If for some reason I feel like going back into those woods, which I don't think I will... Anything? Nope. No items for me. Fair enough. Yeah, no, honestly, it really was worth it to just run through there at that point. It was completely pointless for me to be such a dum-dum. I'm gonna kill these guys, because they're way less scary. Yeah, they're way... They're significantly less scary. So, yeah, we'll actually explore the woods properly. Oh, look at that. There's my one Titanite shard I needed. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. We got some DS2 enemies. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to get the backstab on him, but we'll take it. Frankly, it just feels like it's more worth it to just stab, 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 and not even worry about the backstabs. Yeah. No, it does not turn it into a 3-hit. Okay. In that case, we'll just keep the weapon like this. It's safer. I like these guys' weapons, actually, kind of a lot. Like a lot. Like, I like the fact that these are just literally just sticks. Like, they're just wielding sticks right now. Not even, like, sticks with, like, poison on them or anything. No, they're just legit sharpened, pointed pokers. Just tree branches that these dudes found around the area. Was that worth picking up? No. Fair enough. Any shot I could get myself a larger stick. We probably could have head back at this point. I am not touching that. That is not happening. Oh, damn, you can just, in fact, sidestep the shit out of them. That is awesome. I love that. This feels like a trap waiting to happen. Ah, there's the trap part of it. I want the items, but I think right after we get the items, we're just gonna warp out. Why are these separated? Perhaps treasuring the memory is more important. Oh, that's nice. So they actually make it so this one is technically its own shtick. Okay, cool. Nice. It didn't do that before, weirdly enough. Or at least I thought it didn't. Just gonna sneak up there and collect that one item, and then we're gonna dip. I don't know why it just fucked with me, the fact that he was staring my ass down like... Okay. He was not happy with my ass, but he let it happen. He permitted it this one time. Oh my goodness, that was pretty good. That was some good comedy right there. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, now we have our +3 longsword. That's out. That's awesome. That is what, indeed. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe this would be worth getting for the frost proc. Actually, no. No, immediately after saying those words, I changed my mind. I do not care enough. I do not care enough at all. We're not going to worry about that. Look at us up to 8 flasks. That's pretty good. Loretta's... Oh, my bad. I almost gave him Loretta's bone. That would have been kind of messed up. Is it worth it for me to buy some fire arrows or, like, standard arrows for some reason? I don't think so.
Goodbye.
See you later, Grey Rat. Oh, right. Corn effects.
Oh, there. I whatever.
Yay, baby! Pyromancy. Is there anything actually worth our time, though? Currently. I mean, we could get Fireball, and it does just open up a ranged option for us. Sure. You know what, honestly? Yeah, if we can use that to aggro enemies, that's not a bad idea. Ah. And yet again, we need even more... we need even more Titanite shards. Ah. Alright. Still, I think that's honestly not a bad idea. It's something for us to use. It's not terribly, terribly useful, but it's something. So. And luckily, pyromancy doesn't actually weigh anything. So, nice. Now we just have pyromancy access. How's that cost? That cost is not bad at all. That's actually really good.
Well, very well then.
Okay, let's level up one last time, and I think we're gonna go and end it for the night. Let's do that, and frankly, I'll start doing a dash of... Actually, you know what? No. Let's do this. That seems good for now. Well, you're supposed to be able to use it at level 1. And be able to kill... Oh! That's a good point, right. Because I forget in this game, there is actually a Pyromancer starter class. Right. Right. No, that actually had... I had forgotten that, actually. So, good point. So wait, Loretta was clutching this bone? This is not just Loretta's bone. This is... Okay, that's... Huh. I don't know why that changes the context of things for me on that one. I'd never read the description properly for it. Anyways. Loot Goblin? Actually has a pretty well-established something for tonight, so... Tonight was not the best, but I am pretty happy to say that we have a character established. They've made it into the woods at this point. Maybe it's the bone of her kid. That would also be kind of intense, admittedly. But I could see that too. I could see that being the case. But yeah. That is going to have to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you terribly, terribly much for stopping in. Again, I am sorry about the unfortunate... I'm probably going to delete the stream from earlier tonight, because it doesn't really need to be there. It was pretty much just a flop through and through, so I'm not going to worry about it. But nevertheless, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your nights. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, thank you, folks, for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your nights. Take good care of yourselves. Get some good food, some good sleep, whatever your time frame of the world is. But just take care. And I will see you all next time. Which is going to be tomorrow. Because we have a lot to get fucking done. I don't think they will necessarily get confused, Kingdom. They might get, like, a little bit confused, but I don't think it'll be, like, a terribly large confusion. At the same time, I mean, I'd rather a little bit of confusion than a bad stream sit there. Especially one that was only, like, 20 minutes. If it was a longer stream setup, then yes. Like, what happened the other night with Bloodborne, that was a different example. But anyways... You're not wrong, Kingdom, but at the same time, I did talk about it earlier, like, as I was starting that stream up. I did mention what was going on with it, so it's not, like, unbeknownst to what was going on. It is there. And plus, that run didn't even end well. That wasn't even the run that actually successfully made it. Loot Goblin didn't start really until, like, I think 30 minutes into the new stream, technically. Okay, my true. Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I just think do I really need that stream to be there? Because, like, I honestly, I don't want people worrying about watching a 30-minute bit when... Especially if I put this in a playlist, like, I don't think anybody is gonna want to watch that 30-minute little bit. Not necessarily. Anyway, dude. You take care of yourself. I will see you later. Yeah, I'll see you later, boss. Take care. Good night.